There are things in your home right now, small things, that any architects would change instantly and quietly think, yep, I'd fix that today. You don't need a full renovation, you don't need a massive budget. Just a few smart changes that make your home feel calmer, more elegant and easier to live in. In today's video, we're going through the 10 things any architect would change immediately, plus a bonus one that almost no homeowner ever gets right. Hi everyone, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lorenzo and I'm an Italian architect based in London and founder of Sentioni Architects. I've walked through dozens of homes, from tiny apartments to large penthouses, and I can certainly tell you this, almost everyone makes the same architectural mistakes, no matter the size of their home, their budgets or their styles. The good news is that most of them can be fixed in an afternoon, obviously if you watch this video. The bonus tip at the end is something that I always corrected in most of the projects I've worked on. Ready? Let's dive in. Number 1. Rooms that are over-furnished but under-designed. Right, this is the number one issue. People tend to buy more furniture thinking it will make the room more functional. Ironically, it makes the room less functional. From an architect point of view, every room needs a breathing space. Negative space that lets your eye rest and helps the room feel larger. If every wall is covered with something, let's say shelves, chairs, plants, side tables, your room becomes visually noisy. Try this. Remove just one piece of furniture from one of your favorite rooms. Just one. You'll be shocked at how much calmer and more open everything feels. Number 2. Lighting designed for convenience, not comfort. Most homes rely on whatever fixtures came with the house. As architects, we design light like we design air or movement. It does shape how you feel. The issue isn't just overhead lighting, it's unbalanced lighting. One lamp in the corner? Clearly not enough. A single bright ceiling light? Nope, that's too harsh. What we architects do instead is a warm table lamp at eye level, a soft floor lamp to widen the room. Don't forget about dimmable light bulbs. A small LED strip under a shelf or cabinet. Look, it's very simple. Just these 3 layers can make a room feel more expensive and peaceful. Don't forget that light is emotional architecture. Number 3, the guess your layout living room. If a visitor walks into your living room and hesitates for a moment, unsure where to sit or how the space is meant to be used, that's, for me, is a clear layout issue. So many homes have sofas that face the wrong direction, or chairs floating without purpose, or TVs showed into corners because the cable outlet happened to be there. I like to think that we architects design rooms as a conversation. Where do your eyes go first? Where do your feet naturally walk? What is the room inviting you to do? If these rooms don't have a clear response to these questions, then it's not the furniture's fault, it's the layout. A simple reorientation, for example turning your sofa 90 degrees, shifting a chair, anchoring the space with a rug, can transform how the room feels to live in. Number 4. Entrances that feel like an afterthought. This one is huge, and almost everyone overlooks it. Your entrance is the first architectural moment of your home, but most entrances are either cluttered, empty, or so unplanned that they feel like a storage corridor instead of a welcome. Architects think of entrances as a transition, a shift in mood, a place where your eyes should land on something calming, a space that tells the rest of the home, okay, we are arriving now. But when the entrance has no structure, no place to put things, no visual anchor, no gentle lighting, it instantly makes the whole home feel disorganized. Why don't you add a small console, a mirror, a soft lamp, even a single piece of art? Tiny changes create a moment of arrival. And if you want a deeper dive into this, I actually made a video about entrances, so go and check it out. Number 5. Fighting colors. Color is one of the most powerful tools in design, and also, unfortunately, one of the easiest to get wrong. Most homes have colors that were chosen in isolation. A beige wall here, a bright cushion there, a dark sofa, random rug. Individually, fine, but together they argue instead of harmonizing. Architects don't choose colors based on trends. We choose them based on relationships. How the wall color works with the floor. How the sofa tone supports the artwork. How the lighting changes everything at night. Here's an architectural tip for you. Your home needs a dominant color, a supporting color, and 1 or 2 gentle accents. Not 12 competing shades shouting for attention. Once your colors start working together, the whole room feels calmer, more cohesive, and instantly more elevated. And again, if you want to go deeper into this, I actually made a dedicated video about choosing colors as an architect. Number 6. Kitchens with no pulse points. This is one of the most frustrating things architects notice. You open the fridge and have nowhere to put the food. You take something out of the oven, now what? Even making coffee becomes an obstacle course. Remember that a great kitchen has landing zones, small surfaces where your hands naturally rest items between steps. If, for any reasons, you don't have that, then add the following things. A narrow cut, a small butcher block, even a cutting board over the sink can become a temporary station. It's not about more space, it's about better flow. Number 7, no plants, no party. A lot of people treat plants like accessories. A pot here, a lonely fern over there, and the result is a kind of a green patchwork that doesn't change how the room actually feels. I am a big promoter of biophilia, which is the idea that your home should connect you to nature in a meaningful architectural way. So it's not just about adding plants here and there, it's also introducing textures and materials that recall nature. Plants should create flow, draw the eye, soften corners, and anchor spaces. Think of one tall plant framing a window, or a lush grouping that defines a seating area. I believe that when plants and natural elements become part of the layout and the design, they do really make a difference. Your space will become calmer, fresher, and certainly more alive. Genuinely more beautiful to live in. Number 8, dead hallways that slowly drain the house. Hallways are supposed to be transitional spaces, but also a transition moment, a chance for the home to breathe. When they are empty, dark, or cluttered, they become wasted emotional space. We architects love to turn hallways into miniature experiences. For example, one piece of art, or maybe just a soft light washing the wall. Don't forget about adding a small mirror, which could rebound light. Suddenly, this forgotten space becomes part of your home story. Number 9. Bedrooms without a calming wall. In architecture, the wall behind your bed is more than just a wall. It's an emotional anchor. If your bed is pushed into a corner, or under a window, or against the first wall you see when you wake up, it disrupts the sense of rest. Choose the dominant wall. Ideally, the one farthest from the door, or the one framed by symmetry. Place your bed there, instant sanctuary. Number 10. Storage that works hard, but not smart. Deep storage seems practical. The bigger the cabinet, the more you can fit, right? But in reality, anything deeper than your arm's reach becomes a black hole where objects go to disappear for months or years. We architects tend to design storage with access in mind, not just the capacity of the storage itself. So let's see what that means in practice. Shallow shelves so nothing hides behind something else. Adjustable compartments that adapt as your needs change, or pull-out trays that bring everything forward in one movement. Good storage shouldn't overwhelm you, obviously, it should support you and your home activities. I believe that optimal storage is not about fitting as much as you can. Please get rid of the things that you don't use. It's about accessing things faster, finding them quicker, and actually, and more importantly, feeling calmer every time you open a cabinet. Bonus tip. No real focal point. This is the one mistake I see in almost every home I visited. And actually most people don't have any clue why and how is this affecting them. When a room lacks a clear focal point, your eye doesn't know where to land. It scans the space over and over, trying to make sense of it, and never finds a place to rest. That constant visual wandering creates a subtle, low-grade stress you feel without noticing. A focal point doesn't have to be dramatic, it just needs to be intentionally placed. So let's see what that means. For example, a large window framed by soft curtains or plants, a fireplace arranged as the heart of the room, a striking piece of art, the sofa centered with purpose, or even a beautifully made bed with layered textures. Once you choose your focal point, everything else becomes like supporting actors. The room finally has hierarchy, direction, and meaning. And trust me, the difference will be immediate. Your space will feel calmer and the layout will finally make sense. The home will finally look like it's been designed properly. Thank you for watching the whole video. If you found yourself mentally thinking about your home and how to redesign it, good, that's literally my intent with these videos. And that actually means you're seeing your space as an architect. Let me know in the comments below which mistakes you think your home is guilty of. I read every single comment as I think they will enrich the experience for the other subscribers and also for me as well. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And if you need help redesigning your home, reach me out. I will leave all the links in the description below. Until the next one, ciao.